Oh, I thought you'd never get out of surgery.
What are you doing here?
I need Noah.
He was just in the oral with us. He should be coming around any minute.
Okay.
There he is. Hey, something wrong?
No. It's no biggie. I just have less than an hour to transform you from a neurosurgeon into a rock star. What time does the party start?
In about an hour. I also have a call into Eli Love's people to see exactly how Lady plans to show up.
Okay, keep security in the loop. I don't want any surprises.
With Eli Love, I can pretty much guarantee there's going to be a...
Hello.
I asked my brother-in-law to come.
Such a pleasure to see you, Marcy.
Leave my staff alone.
Well, your husband meet you here to admonish me? Not that I mind, I have to admit.
To change our deal.
Change it?
I don't need
How?
you to help, Jason. I need you to tell me how to reach Jax. Better yet, I need you to bring my husband home. You bring my husband home, and I'll be your biggest fan.
Hi, I have clearance to visit an inmate, Jason Morgan. And I was wondering if it would be too late to see him this evening. 6:30? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can make it. My name, I'm sorry, 6:30 is not gonna work for me. I'll have to call back, thanks.
What's wrong?
I was gonna go see Jason.
Oh, why not? You should go.
Why on earth would you be telling me that?
You look all right. Thanks for coming. I know how you hate prisons.
Too many close calls. Diane's working on your transfer.
At least I can have visitors, right?
You asked to see me?
You're always my first call.
I can tell this is not about business.
Have you been keeping an eye on Jake?
You know what? My brother would be very flattered that you're willing to hang your precious Jason to dry to see Jax.
Jason doesn't need my help, and Jax knows something you don't. That I am madly and deeply in love with him.
Oh, I'm touched.
The only reason you sent Jax on this wild goose chase was so you would have the chance to make me like you. I'm nuts about you. Bring Jax home.
Why don't you try that once more with feeling?
I will pretend that you've turned over a new leaf. I will keep my mouth shut about what a pig you are as long as innocent people don't get hurt. And if by some chance you get Jason off on this murder charge, I will sing to the world what a stand-up guy you are.
Well, I appreciate this sincere offer. What makes you think I can bring Jax back?
Hi, welcome to the Metro Court. Come on in. Have a seat. Someone will be right with you to take your drink order. Okay? Do we have a deal or not?
As important as your support is, I have a few feathers to smooth. If we bring Jax back too soon, he'll be caught in the crossfire. He's safer where he is, wherever that is.
You can bring Jax back with one phone call and you know it.
Oh, you do know me well, but you see, it's not as simple as that. Just be patient, Carly, okay?
I'm meeting Kate Howard. You haven't seen her yet here tonight, have you?
Not yet, sir. Would you and your daughter care for something while you wait?
I'm the girlfriend. And I think I'll go to the room to change my shoes. You don't mind, do you, Daddy?
Sorry, sir.
Oh, it's perfectly all right. I get it all the time. Vodka martini, straight up, 3 olives. Yes, she is very beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah, she sure is.
I'm a very lucky man. You know, I couldn't date at all after my last divorce. I don't know. I just, kind of lost interest, you know what I mean? And then a friend of mine, an older gentleman, gave me the keys to the kingdom. One of these babies, Nina is hard-pressed to keep up with me.
Warren.
Darling.
I'm so delighted you came. So, where's the new girl?
Nina has trotted off to change her shoes. I think she's terrified of meeting the great Kate Howard.
Okay, that's just nonsense. Whatever she wears on her feet will be adequate. You know I won't like her anyway. No, tonight I am all about Eli Love.
Well, why don't I buy you a cocktail in the meantime, and you pitch me all your ideas for the holiday issue.
Well, you're the publisher, Warren. It's your magazine. I just run it for you.
Magnificently, I might add. You all right?
Yes, I'm fine. It's just a headache. It'll pass.
I warned you. I told you Eli Love's supposed to turn up at a cocktail party tonight.
Oh, man, I just spent 7 hours in Eli's head. I'm not sure I'm up for anything more.
How is Eli doing?
He made it through, but it's going to be a long recovery.
Right. Longer than 2 weeks.
Much longer than 2 weeks, yes.
So then you've got to get it together, Doctor, because it's important. Tonight is a way to prime the media for the concert, which is too soon.
Well, can't we just say he's sick? I mean, it wouldn't be telling a lie.
Well, we can't. We know. Because important people are coming. Warren James, he flew in just for the event. Warren James, the publishing mogul. He has like 24 newspapers in the Midwest. Couture magazine. No. Architecture Today, TV Insider. I don't even know what else. The point I'm making is men like that, they don't lay down the big bucks if the star attraction is a no-show.
You might as well just give up now. You're not going to win against my mother.
Trust me, it runs in the family.
There is no need to panic. Much. I will be by your side the whole time.
Right, and you've spent a grand total of 5 minutes becoming Eli Love. This could be a terrible disaster.
Just stop, okay? My mother has a point. This could be a great litmus test for the whole Noah as Eli thing, to see if anyone gets suspicious. If not, you two can hit the ground running, getting ready for the concert. Or we come up with a plan B.
Perfect, plan B.
I don't have a plan B. The good news is, if you trip up tonight, people are just going to assume you're drunk again.
And bad news? I can handle that.
Okay, fabulous. Let's do wardrobe. Come.
Hey, I know, but it is up to your father to tell my mother that he's an alcoholic. Or not.
How do you put a recovering alcoholic into a cocktail party, ask him to be somebody else, and expect it not to be a disaster?
Okay, well, Jason is locked away from all the people that he cares about. So if I were him, I would want the people that I'm close to come visit me. I'm sure he would love to see you, especially if you brought pictures of Jake. Jason is locked up on some nasty charges, so it might bring him peace to be reminded of the good things that he's done in his life, like saving Jake. Yeah, maybe it would help him feel better, but I also have to think of Lucky's feelings.
You again. Don't we see enough each other at work?
Well, work's not over. The network wants you to make an appearance at a cocktail party for charity tonight at the Metro Court.
What's in it for them?
Eli Love is going to be there, so there'll be a lot of press. They'll get to see the warm and fuzzy side of Samantha McCall. The car will pick you up in an hour.
You go be warm and fuzzy. That I'd like to see. I'm busy.
Yeah, so I see. Looks like Jason couldn't kick you out of here quick enough.
Elizabeth says that Jake is doing great, but she could just be trying not to worry me,
My guys are watching them. They seem fine.
Is there anything else at all?
Spencer's went to the park yesterday. Elizabeth, Lucky, the kids.
Right.
Sam showed up.
Did she talk to them?
She talked to them for a few minutes, then she left. My guy said there was some tense stuff going on. Should I be concerned here? What's
Sam
going
and I
on?
broke it off yesterday. She pretty much blames me for everything, and she blames Elizabeth, and I'm just worried that she is going to get angry enough to tell Lucky that Jake is my son.
Well, Jason, at this point, that doesn't seem like such a bad idea.
And with the spring fashion shows right around the corner, the ad revenue will pay for the double issue. I've never done it for the holidays, which makes me love the idea.
Well, poor Charles has been very good for your creative juices, I see.
Yes, well, sometimes you just have to get out of the hustle and bustle in order to see clearly.
And clearly it's not been stress-free. Look, I have some ibuprofen here if you'd like.
No, Warren, it's all right. I don't like to take anything unless it's absolutely necessary.
You sure? All right, well, help yourself if you want. I'm going to go see what is keeping Nina.
Wanted to have a secret meeting. Did you have to pick here with all the paparazzi outside? And I hope this is about Jax. You're gonna tell me that he's fine, I hope?
Jerry knows where Jax is.
Okay, do you have a name? Do you have a continent?
I'm working on it, but I need your help. And don't look at me like that because I know you want Jax back almost as much as I do.
I do, but I just really like it when you need me. What do you need?
I need you to call Jerry, have him meet you here for a drink so I can go check his room.
Lucky and I went through a really hard time when Jake was missing. Lucky was out of his mind with fear. It kills him that it's always Jason to the rescue when you or Jake need it. Yeah, it bothers him that Jason and I are friends, and I completely understand that. But you know, he did give me that pass to go to Pentonville, and I would kind of like to give Jason a heads up on what's going on with Sam.
What happened?
She broke up with Jason and clearly is not at peace with it. Lucky and the boys and I were at the park yesterday and she showed up there and went off on us. She's like a loose cannon. I just think Jason should know. I hope that Lucky doesn't get upset. Well, if you love someone, you know, who are they to tell you who you've been friends with?
Hey, you.
Hey.
Shouldn't you be resting?
Maybe I'm not so good at taking care of myself when you're not around.
Jason did not ask me to leave. I broke up with him, and when he gets home, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, you broke up with him because you knew he was about to dump you.
No, I made a choice, which means your big plan for revenge fell flat on its face. Thanks to you, I can live on my own very nicely.
You're welcome.
That must really drive you nuts, huh? You think I murdered your sicko dad for the money, and now you signed my very generous paycheck.
It's always about the money for you, isn't it? You're still the gold digger my father married. Well, how uncharacteristically kind of you to leave here without a fuss. That'll make things so much easier for Jason to have Elizabeth and her kids move in with him.
Elizabeth won't be moving anywhere. And that relationship will never see the light of day.
Please don't sit here and list all the reasons I should claim my son. I think about them every day. The bottom line is Jake is safer if nobody knows he's mine.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, more and more people are finding out about this.
Nobody
It's not
else
like
needs
we
to
can call
find
it a
out, Sonny.
secret.
Nobody needs to find out. All that matters is Jake is home and he's safe from my enemies.
And you don't think a police officer makes his own enemies?
No, I think our families are always a target. The cops' families aren't. And at least Jake won't have to grow up with his father in prison.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna back you no matter what. And you know what? You being in prison, that's my business. You don't get to talk like you've already lost your case.
Oh, you know something I don't?
Diane's working on getting you released.
If you're not gonna help, why don't you just get the hell out?
You know what? I just wonder why you seem so sure about Jason and Elizabeth. He clearly adores his little boy, and it's no secret he thinks Jake's mommy's pretty special.
Jake's mommy is a coward. She can't handle the danger that comes when you live with Jason.
Can't be any less dangerous than being married to a cop.
Jason thinks so. And besides, she's got 2 kids to worry about now, and then there is her prissy reputation. If she admits the truth about Jake, then she'd be outed as the lying, cheating
slut that she is. So, no, I don't think she's going to admit the truth about sleeping with Jason. And I don't think Jason's ever going to claim his son because he thinks that he's safer this way. And Jason's willing to give up a little boy that means everything to him. My heart would be breaking if I weren't so angry with him.
Thanks to Rick's arrogance, we've learned what evidence he has against you.
Yeah, Diane told me it's a digital recording of me saying Alcazar's name.
Yeah, you hear a gun firing with a silencer, right? And then you hear like a body, what sounds like a body hitting the ground.
Mm-hmm. There's no body, no witnesses.
That's not gonna change, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay, Diane's working really hard on, trying to show how easy it is to duplicate the sounds. And we'll have reasonable doubt to spare. Rick is blowing smoke, as he always does, so you can't lose hope here.
But you know what? We've been lucky against Rick. One of these days, luck is going to run out. But whatever happens, it's not going to change my life.
What are you talking about?
I don't regret working for you. I never will. I chose this life in the business I'm in. But I am paying the price. Because whether I'm in prison or not, I'm never gonna have my son.
What are you thinking about?
Elizabeth, my sister-in-law.
Girl who just left?
Yeah, she told me where she's going, and it's probably gonna cause more problems for her and my brothers if they don't already have enough. And I'm thinking, hello, if these two people who are so in love can barely keep it together, what chance do I have?
Hey, you can't stop yourself from caring about someone if the right person comes along.
Okay, now I'm nervous. Your father is completely ill-prepared to pull this off.
It's too late now.
Yeah, we're doomed. But I think I saw Lenny Kravitz in the lobby.
Wasn't Lenny Kravitz. I was paying attention.
What do you want to do?
Sit back and enjoy the train wreck.
Oh, come on. Tell me you're not going to enjoy watching your father make a fool of himself.
I'm more concerned that this whole scene is going to drive him to drink. Not that I would really blame him, but...
Mickey first, right? Seymour Bixby, Half Bay Records. We met at the launch party for the Roadkill's last CD. You still at A&R?
No, actually, I'm sorry. You probably have me confused with somebody else. I'm Eli Loves.
Eli's nutritionist, and I'm his Pilates instructor.
Yeah. I guess when you party hard like Eli, yeah. Good luck.
Hey, Live Aid, right? Porta potty? Were you the limb on your way back to the hotel?
I was the ride up in the elevator.
Really? How was it?
A very short trip.
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, darling. I'm sorry. Is there something I can help you with, Keith?
Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. I arrived in the nick of time, didn't I?
We were reminiscing
Oh, you know him?
in one of his old asset flashbacks.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
I'm having trouble hearing anything in here. I didn't know it'd be so noisy.
Well, let's go up to my room, shall we? Come on.
You didn't have to come back.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I don't want to cause trouble with you and Lucky.
Lucky's the one who arranged my clearance. We're doing better. We're being more honest with each other. As honest as we possibly can be. But he worked the program, which is great. Unless you don't want me to come visit you.
Doesn't matter what I want.
Yes, it does. You're in here because you rescued our son, and the last thing I want you to feel is that I've abandoned you.
How is Jake?
He's great. I brought you some of his pictures. Jason, look at his eyes. They're getting bluer every day. Sometimes I think people must be able to tell that he's yours.
Can you be more aloof?
I'm kind of overwhelmed. Is that close?
Noah is overwhelmed. Eli is not. Eli is known for his arrogance and his ability to be charmingly distracted in public. Look bored. Look like you constantly have music playing in your head. Okay, look like you're on the prowl for your next bed partner.
It's a long prowl. I don't think we have time.
He's supposed to fool people that know Eli?
This is the music industry, okay? These people are so narcissistic, they're not even gonna notice.
You're the one that just said you were nervous this whole thing was gonna fall apart.
Yes, but somewhere in between Seymour Bixby and seeing Bono in the ladies' room, well, I just decided that tonight is a night that makes life interesting, so why not just sit back and enjoy the ride?
Oh, God. Now I'm the uptight one and you're the party animal.
Why didn't you ever tell me that party animal is much more fun?
Hey. Something wrong?
No. No, why would there be? Oh, you mean why I'm here for no apparent reason. You look very handsome tonight.
Thank you.
I was at the Metro Court for a party. I was there to see Eli Love. You know, Eli Love.
No.
The rock star? Well, anyway, I was waiting for him to show up and, got this headache, and for no apparent reason, I started thinking about you. The museum board. To discuss the seat on the museum board. We need to talk about it.
Yeah, well, they gave me a seat. I didn't even mail a check yet.
Well, the meeting's in a few weeks, and we're going to discuss the purchase of 3 new Santoro paintings.
I already told you, you know, art's like a joke to me.
Oh, Santoro. Oh. He's this newer artist. He's very primal, sensual, Latin, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm starting to get the drift.
You have always had the sexiest mouth. Did I say that out loud?
This really is so unnecessary.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
Sorry. This won't take long. Hello? Just where are you now? Has there been any trouble? Oh, keep me posted if anything changes. All right, I'll get back. I'm sorry, sir. Mind a business matter.
Don't you just hate it when that happens?
Yeah, well, I'm used to it. Now, I have the best aperitif for us to sit while we negotiate the ins and outs of our criminal case. Where the hell is that bottle?
Wait, stop. Stop. I think we should just stop because this is very dangerous. The whole thing.
What whole thing?
When did you start paying attention to my mouth?
I don't. I wouldn't. Is it hot in here?
Would you like me to open the door?
I would. I'd be so grateful.
Yeah, it's kind of hot, ain't it?
Little.
There you go. So, you were saying?
I was.
Yeah, you were saying something about paintings and sensuality
Yes.
or something like that. I'd like to hear about that.
Yeah, and I would love to explain it. I'm having a little trouble concentrating right now. I don't know why.
Oh, I know why. You're wasted.
See?
He's definitely working it. My moody, uptight, cantankerous father's got all these people believing he's a rock star.
Are you jealous?
Stunned is more like it. Couldn't I do it as her mother, though? She doesn't let them out of her sight.
That is my mother and your father. Excuse me. Stop me if you've, heard this before, but that is actually not Eli Love that you're hitting on. That's my boyfriend's father.
I know. It was all just part of the charade.
Okay, just tell me the truth. Please tell me you are not the least bit attracted to him, because that would just be gross. And it would ruin everything that Patrick and I have built.
Oh, honey, you worry too much.
What are you worrying about?
Everything. Nothing. Everything. Look, you guys, you little doctors here, you just need to relax, enjoy yourself, chill. I have to get Eli a drink.
Oh, wait, hey. Didn't he tell you my father's a recovering alcoholic?
Oh, that's genius. Yeah. Well, Eli is anything but, and everybody here expected he's going to get plastered tonight, and I don't know how we're supposed to not give them what they want.
There's no use going on about relationships. It makes me really uncomfortable.
I did not mean to imply that it had anything to do with me. Hell, you can barely tolerate me. But you are too hot to think that guys are not going to be after you all the time. You're what most of us want. Sooner or later, you're going to want one of us back.
Later. Way later.
Beautiful girl like you, it'd be a crime if you wouldn't let yourself go for it. And yeah, it'd be, real nice if it was with me.
Okay, you can stop now. This is way too deep for Kelly's. Oh, and my brother's here. He would kick your butt if you weren't careful. Hey, glad to see you. Where you been?
Meeting?
Oh, good. I wanted to tell you something, but I don't want you getting upset. I mean, it's not a big surprise or anything.
What's wrong?
I just saw Elizabeth, and she went to go see Jason in Pentonville. She said that you were the one who arranged it.
I did.
Why would you do that?
You gotta trust the ones you love. And I figured it should start with me.
And you're really okay with this?
Well, I didn't say that. But look at me, Lulu. I've got everything. I got a career. I got a great wife. I got 2 amazing kids. And Jason, he's got nothing. I mean, he's looking at a prison sentence. I mean, how can I deny him a friend like Elizabeth?
Keep them. They're for you. Does it help for me to come see you and talk about Jake, or would it just be easier if I pretend like this whole thing never happened?
I don't know. I mean, I can be in prison for years. It's probably not a good idea for you and your family if you keep coming to see me.
I pray that you'll walk out of here a free man. And I wish that you could be a part of Jake's life.
I don't think Lucky's gonna be real comfortable with that.
When you agreed for me and Lucky to raise your son, you said that it would be easier for you to just stay away, that it would be too hard to spend time with Jake.
I've realized that it would kill me to try to pretend he's nothing to me. Just as much of Jake is, it's better than nothing.
Didn't rather hear words I say alcohol ruined my father.
Listen, my mom is not going to do anything to hurt your dad.
She might not be able to handle it. How naive was it of me to put my father in this position? I didn't even consider that it might jeopardize his sobriety.
Listen, we were all thinking about the charity. Your father hasn't relapsed in over a year. He knows exactly what to do in these type of situations.
People can relapse after decades.
Or they can take it a day at a time. I have faith that your dad will not drink again because it took him so long to get sober.
Well, let's hope so.
I would love backstage passes to the next show. I've always been curious about what goes on backstage. If all those rumors are true.
Well, you're with Warren James, you know? I mean, we'll get the best of everything with anyone with Warren, right, mate?
Just exactly how big a donation does Life Beat need from me? Ladies and gentlemen, a toast to Life Beat and all the good they do in the AIDS community.
Yeah, good deeds. Good deeds. And here's to raising some big money tonight. Yeah. And to rock and roll! Rock and roll!
And Eli's drink of choice, vodka. Woohoo!
To vodka!
To
vodka! You know, you actually got to put money in that thing and press a button to make it play.
What? Oh, I was just thinking.
Tell you what, why don't you stop stressing out about the family for a minute and, you know, check on this little bullet wound here. I can take off my shirt again if that helps.
Okay, I didn't actually sign on to be your private nurse.
Right. Well, I won't make that mistake again.
Look who's here, huh? I was kind of hoping you'd stepped on an IED. And goodbye, Logan.
Back off, Cody, man. You don't want any trouble from me.
Trouble? I'm still waiting for you to pay for what you did over there.
Get the hell away from him!
You look upset, Alexis. What is it?
No, I just think that this is a really bad idea. Honestly, I think it will put everyone in harm's way. You, myself, Jerry. Oh, you are Jerry. I meant Jax and Jane, and, you know, Rick will find out about it, and he'll charge us with a conspiracy.
Well, personally, I thought it was very clever.
Well, you don't know my ex-husband, because he's like a rabid dog. So this is the same thing as waving a raw steak in front of his face. No, no, no. This is a bad idea. Trust me, I know. So let's go. Let's go to the party upstairs and enjoy ourselves.
No, I mean, we're already here. We've got drinks. I won't bite you. Is that what you're afraid of, Alexis?
I'm not afraid of anything. From a legal standpoint, I'm saying that I think that it's not good that you and I are seen alone together.
Well, technically speaking, if we're alone, we won't be seen.
Oh, well, I meant in a private way, publicly, which makes no sense at all.
Why don't you
I
just
know.
say it out loud? Why did you come here? To hear about Jax?
No.
Is that why you're here?
No,
Yes.
that is not why I'm here. I came here because I wanted to ask you to dinner.
Really?
I'm not drunk. I'm fine. Really, really fine. I've had 2 sips of a very nice Pinot Noir. And can I just give it up for your tailor? I mean, he really knows how to cut a suit to show off your assets.
That's flattering.
No, I mean, you're hot. I mean, I'm hot. I mean, oh my God, I'm so ridiculous. I don't know why I'm saying all this. And now I have this total urge to just.
Hey, I thought you were gonna be my driver.
I'm sorry. I consider this is a bad time.
No, come on in. Come on. What's going on?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about what happened at the park yesterday.
Yeah, you know what about that? The park. I owe you an apology. You and your children did not deserve to hear my rant.
Yeah. Well, what about Elizabeth?
Look, I was upset about breaking up with Jason, and I completely took it out on the wrong people.
You called my wife a liar.
I have problems.
I just want to know
with
why.
your wife, okay? Why? I'll tell you why. I resent her. I resent the fact that whenever she needs to be rescued, she goes to Jason, and she somehow manages to put him into a position to choose, and, I always wind up with the short end of the stick.
Which is why I'm here. I want to clear things up. Elizabeth told me point blank that she doesn't love Jason. But what I want to know, does Jason love her?
Sonny told me that you saw Sam in the park.
Yeah, I did. She's deeply hurt over losing you, and she's being irrational.
What'd she say?
It was mostly name calling, but it was pretty bad. It's like she doesn't care what she says or does, and I'm afraid that she wants to hurt you back. If Rick puts her on the stands, then she might say something she shouldn't. And that's gonna put you in serious trouble.